De'Aaron, turnovers seemed to kill you guys tonight. What was it that you were seeing that was happening there, especially in the fourth quarter?
I mean, honestly, I think we just gave the ball away. I don't think they did anything that really just made us turn the ball away, turn the ball over. I think we were just too careless with the ball all night.
On that note, you don't see Domas have 11 turnovers like ever. I mean, how surprising was that to see a lot of them come from him tonight?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, as a team, I think we were careless as a whole, and sometimes we might have gotten too deep. But like I said, that's something that we can control. And obviously, you get deep in this league, and you're going to get 6-8 hands around you. So they did a good job of collapsing, but it starts with what we're doing.
Yeah. And you guys, obviously know what Terry you're capable of. How difficult did he make life there, especially in that second half?
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those guys that can get to a spot. I mean, we have to just try to be more disruptive. Obviously, he didn't shoot the three well tonight, but he did everything else. And you know, just being able to get in our paint, collapsing, and getting downhill, getting to the free throw line. I think he hurt us in a lot of ways.
Yeah, from your standpoint, when did you feel like the game got out of control at the end?
I mean, probably after my turnover, I think. I mean, regardless of how bad we were playing, we were up 90% of the game, I would say. And like I said, at the end, you know, Terry hit a three, then I turn over, they get a layup. Or no, PJ gets a dunk, then I turn over, they get a layup. So, I mean, I would say there. Other than that, I don't think we had the game in full control, but we were up 4 to 6 points throughout most of the game, and then those two things happen. We lose the lead, and we lose the game.
De'Aaron, last week a bad loss to Portland. Tonight another bad loss. Is there any themes between both those games?
I mean, I don't think those games were even close to the same. I mean, we gave up 30 to Portland. And I don't think we were terrible defensively, but our turnovers is what hurt us, and we didn't shoot the ball particularly well today. So I don't think those games are, obviously, we can throw them in the column of bad losses, but I think that those games are totally different.
Yeah, and you've talked before about you have to have a short-term memory and over the course of an 82-game season. Is this just one of those that you wake up tomorrow and forget about, or do you want a game like this to maybe sting a little bit more to learn from it?
I mean, it's funny because I was telling them, like, obviously I don't think we've had one of those bad just stretches of games, but at the end of the day, you soak in a loss like this, and it can pile on to 6 losses in a row. So for me personally, when I walk out this building, I'm not thinking about this game again. So I think it's to each their own on a subject like that. But for me personally, once I walk out of here, I mean, we have another game tomorrow. We're playing against a good Orlando team. So what am I thinking about this game for?
De'Aaron, with the change in the starting lineup, like you guys, the offense seemed fine in Memphis, but tonight it was just disjointed and out of rhythm. Is there kind of an adjustment period to finding your rhythm with you know, someone else in the group?
No, I mean, Chris started a game in the preseason. We've done some things in practice. I mean, we had, like you said, a good game last game. Obviously, like I said, I think a lot of it was just us being careless with the ball. I mean, I was 0 for 5 in the first quarter. I don't think whoever's in the lineup doesn't affect that. So, I mean, we didn't play well tonight, and it has nothing to do with any type of lineup change or anything like that.
Usually, you know, back-to-backs is kind of, you know, a pain or whatever, but how satisfying is it that after a game like this, you get to come back tomorrow and try again?
I mean, those are usually the good things about back-to-backs. Whenever you don't play well in that first game, like you said, you have to have a short-term memory because you have another game tomorrow. So, like I said, we want to, obviously, tomorrow we'll watch film on some of this, but we have to prepare for the next game. So, get what we get out of this game, whatever our teaching moments are, and move on to the next one because Orlando's coming in here. They played well this year, and we have to be ready or else it can look like the rest of our back-to-backs have this year.
Barely over 50% in the paint tonight. You guys were 24-47. What did you see on those looks from you guys?
I mean, we just didn't make them. Obviously, you know, guys like Nick Richards and Miles at the rim, and those guys are athletic, but I think there were times where we just didn't make shots at the rim, and obviously we're trying to tip it in, and I just think from the standpoint of a lot of what we did tonight, I don't think we were good.
De'Aaron, I know you said you haven't had any prolonged losing streaks or anything, you're right, but it feels a lot of times like you guys are taking like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Do you feel that where like just as you guys start to gain some momentum, things kind of fall apart a little bit?
Yeah, and that's where we have to be consistent on both sides of the ball. I mean, Memphis, we have Atlanta where we didn't play well in the first half, and the second half was great. And then Atlanta, Memphis, we played probably our best game of basketball this entire season, and then we come back and have a game like this. So for us, you want to try to be as consistently good as you can possibly be on both ends of the court, and we have to control the things that we can control. We can control our turnovers. We can control our shot selection or whatever shot we're getting. We can control our rebounding. We have to be able to do those things for as long as we can. And obviously, if you come into a game and you just shoot 30%, like that is what it is. That's basketball at the end of the day. But we have to be able to control the things that we can control and put ourselves in the best position to win.
Thanks, everyone.